This kid's fire.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that? What's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother, what's that, brother? What's that? What's that, brother? Brother,
One time, check the mic on a 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 2 1 check the microphone. Yes, people, welcome back. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. I'm well. I've just had a couple of days off because I thought I don't really know what to talk about in terms of football wise. I thought, you know what, let me just chill in it because I've told you this before, yeah. But after this international break, yeah, it's heavy drillers. It's bro. It's you all know what it's like, yeah. Game every 3 days now, basically, for the next, what is it, 4 months, is it? November, December, January, February, and then I think it's March. I think the next international break is March. So it's basically a heavy drillers, you know what I mean? And it's not only that as well. This is where I start like ramping up the watch-alongs for other teams. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I start doing like loads for Arsenal now. I do pretty much every Arsenal game now, innit? Liverpool matches as well. Some shit like that. And then we've got the AFCON in December, which I'm actually, I don't know if you guys care. Like some of you probably might not even watch it, but I actually can't wait for the AFCON in December as well. I'm buzzing. Can't wait to watch Algeria, Egypt, and that. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah. Oh, you know what I should have done, man? Bro, someone messaged me before and said, yo, LB, Tijani Reinders was balling out before for Netherlands, but it's finished. I was going to put it on, but it's just finished. Never mind. I was literally going to stick it on. But I don't know if anyone watched it in the chat, yeah, but apparently Tijani Reinders tonight balling out for Tijani Reinders. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up to you, man. Smash these likes up as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you're new. I want to have a little bit of a conversation, yeah, about Haaland, and then I want to come on to a title race and talk about Arsenal and maybe Liverpool if we think Liverpool are still in the race, boys. Yeah, but we've got to touch on Haaland first of all. Oh my god, I can't believe it, man. Like, bro, this ain't right, man. It's a violation. Honestly, it's getting to the point where I'm like, yo, something's not right. He's fucking juiced or something. He's juiced up. Do you know what I mean? He's on juice. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, testosterone, SAMs. I don't know. Maybe he's on the fucking the MK Ultra. I don't know what he's doing. Man. But like this is not normal. Let me pull up the stats. Yeah, we're just speaking about it on Potsy's channel, mate. 14 goals in the Premier League in 11 games. 5 goals in the Champions League already. He scored in all 4 Champions League games. 19 goals for City this season. 19, bro. Fucking weird, man. Honestly, yo, big up Lee as well. I big up, bro. Well, he ain't scoring. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't really entertain the whole thing, yeah, is because like people keep on saying to me, I want to go on these channels and that, yeah. And listen, it's only a question. I'll answer the question, yeah. But the people go, LB, yeah, but what happens if he gets injured? What happens if he gets injured? What happens if Saka gets injured? What about if Rice gets injured? What if Salah gets injured? Yeah, what about if Harry Kane gets injured? Yeah, what about if fucking Mbappe gets injured? Or Courtois gets injured? Because he's fucking mint. Yeah? What happens if Fabian Ruiz or Kvaratskhelia or these guys? What is this conversation? If he gets injured, we'll talk about it. Yeah, and people actually forgot. Yeah, people actually forget, and this might be a little bit of a shameless comment. Yeah, but it's actually facts, bro. Yeah, this is a shameless comment, but it is actually at the same time facts. We actually played better in the last 2-3 months of last season when Haaland wasn't even in the fucking team. Yeah, and that's facts, bro. No one can disagree with me on that one. Yeah, I'm not saying he made us worse. I'm just saying I think at the time the team was set up better for without him. Yeah, because obviously, if you remember when Marmoush was playing in the false nine and that, we actually played some sick football. And then we come back in the team and we didn't know how to create a chance for him. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to say that we're a better team without Haaland. Obviously not. Yeah, clearly I'm not saying that. But the point is, yeah, if you think that Pep fucking Guardiola, one of the greatest managers of all time, can't find a solution, yeah, then you know what I'm saying? And this ain't like Rodri, yeah? This ain't like the Rodri situation. The Rodri situation was different, yeah, because we were just fucked, mate, last season. We had nobody. And that's that's one of the reasons I said we were screwed, mate. As soon as that Rodri injury happened, yeah, well, actually a little bit after, yeah. First I was glazing. But then when I realised, I said, nah, we're cooked, bro. Because we had no solution. We got solutions, man. Play Marmoush in the false nine. Play Foden in the false nine. Play Cherky in the false nine. Play fucking anyone in the false. Yo, we won a league with no striker. So, yeah, I don't really sort of like entertain. I don't really entertain that, to be honest with you. Like, because you can just say it about anybody. What if Kane gets injured? What if Mbappe gets injured? What if Saka? It's just like, yo, like we can all do this. Yeah, if he gets injured, we'll then have the conversation about what we do next. But until that point, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, Gabriel's just got injured for Arsenal. Yeah, your best defender, no? He's been fucking mega for time. So, yeah, anyway, yeah, he's got 14 goals in the league for City in 11 games. He's 1 goal off the Premier League 100 club as well. Yeah, 1 goal off the Premier League 100 club. So that's pretty cool when he gets in there. Because then he's like in with the greats, you know what I mean? That's a nice place to be in that. And then for Norway, look at this record as well for Norway, by the way. Yeah, 55 goals in 48 games, bro. That is just a fucking outrageous, mate. And then people go, oh, it's against farmers. Well, why is Isak, yeah, who's played against the same countries, bro, got 16 goals in 56? Yeah, I thought he was mint. Yo, people tell me he was better than Haaland. Why has Gyökeres got 15 and 30? Good record, actually, to be fair. It's not even that shit, yeah? But if you're telling me that he's only scoring against farmers, then why is Gyökeres and Isak not got the same records? They're playing against the same countries. Yeah, so it's like, I don't think people like truly respect him, to be honest with you. The numbers are crazy. And he scored goals wherever he's been in his career. Like, if I pull up his numbers here, yeah? Red Bull Salzburg, 29 and 27. Yeah, his actually worst numbers in his career was when he was at Molde. He scored 20 and 50, but he was 17 years old. So we'll allow it, yeah. Borussia Dortmund, 86 in 89. City, 143 and 161. They're just numbers are fucking insane. He's just relentless. And the thing is, yeah, he's only going to get better, man. I think he's going to keep on improving. Yeah, I think he's going to get better. And the thing is, what I like about him, yeah, is when you actually listen to him in interviews and that, yeah, he's actually speaking about like how he wants to improve. Like he says, oh yeah, my heading's not that great. I need to improve it. I need to improve it. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like, yeah, I don't really sort of like listen to the people because I'm like, yo, you can do this about anybody, man. You can literally do this about anybody. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. He played against Italy this weekend. Nah, bro. I'm not saying that, innit? What I'm saying is when people say, like, when you bring up his record, yeah, for Norway, people say, oh, well, he scores against farmers and all this shit. Well, I then say, well, how come Isak's not got the same record then? Because Isak's playing against the same countries, bro. Yeah? Or Gyökeres. Yeah, or this stuff. Let me have a look at what's Kane saying, yeah? And I know Kane's a bit shamed. He can't really do Kane because Kane's been in, like, actual international tournaments and he can't really do Kane. It's not a fair comparison, to be honest with you. But the numbers are crazy. Like, what did he get in his treble year, yeah? So he's got 14 there, yeah? In the treble year, how many goals did he have after 11 Premier League games? He had 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15. Right, so he's one behind. He's one behind. He's one behind the treble year on current pace. But you know what's mad, yeah? In those games in the treble year, he had 3 hat-tricks. 3 for City. He got a hat-trick against Palace, hat-trick against Forest, because he did that back-to-back, and they got a hat-trick against United in a 6-3. He's not had a hat-trick for City yet this season. He's had 2 for Norway. He's not had a single hat-trick for City, man. He should have had a hat-trick. He should have had multiple hat-tricks. What was it? Is it Everton? He should have had a hat-trick, and then he got pure chances and fluffed them all right at the end. And then there was a game recently as well. Was it the Bournemouth game? I think it was Bournemouth. He should have had a hat-trick in that as well. So he should have had a hat-trick, yeah? He should have had a hat-trick, mate. Yeah, but what's going on? Exactly, bro. We ain't seen it. The Norway fans are seeing it. For Norway, he's had 2. He had back-to-back. Yeah, but we haven't seen it for City yet. So he needs to up his game, mate. Yeah, he needs to up his game. But nah, he's fucking mega, man. And mega. And then when you actually listen to him speaking and that, like, it's just everything that you want to, like, hear. He don't fucking glaze shit. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't glaze shit. Yeah, and he's missing pens as well. He needs to sort that out, by the way. Yeah, I think he's in his own head here. He's got himself cooked. He's thinking about it too much, man. Yeah, just fucking Brexit it straight down the middle, mate. Do you know what I mean? He isn't battling against the centre-backs as much this season, hopefully. So won't get us banged up. Yeah, I know. I think that was happening for a bit of... Because obviously, like, when you've got a player like that, yeah, you've got to find a way to stop him. So with Messi, people just used to snap Messi, mate, because that's all they could do. Like, bro, I'm going to have to snap you. And they probably didn't want to snap. And at times when you was watching players snap Messi, you probably thought, oh, you prick, man. But, like, you ask him, why did you do... They just said, bro, what else am I meant to do? To let him walk past me? Yeah, so you got to try and find a way of stopping the player. With Haaland, obviously, Rudiger was the one that started it, yeah, because Rudiger cooked him in that one game. And I think it was the 4-peat year. Yeah, it was the 4-peat year, yeah. Rudiger, man. Bro, to be honest, that's probably the best performance I've ever seen against Haaland, if I'm being honest with you. In that Champions League in the 4-peat year, Rudiger was evil, mate. Evil, and he bullied him. Haaland tried to fight him, but he couldn't really do it. Whereas this year, and then you've seen a lot of other centre-backs start doing it. It's like all the centre-backs see Rudiger. I'm going to get on it. But this year, I just don't know. Maybe dropping deeper is getting himself away from the centre-backs a bit more, because there's only so far a centre-back can go with him. If he starts dropping deep, the centre-back's like, yo, am I going here? Because if I go, then there's space in behind. Yeah, and obviously then if he spins me, I'm fucked because he's so quick. So that's one of the problems you've got with Haaland now, is because he's dropping deep. And City are playing this little bit more transitional style of football, yeah, which it suits Haaland down to a T. Yeah, because obviously then he's got grass to run into instead of playing low blocks all the time. Defenders now are like, they don't know what to do. Did he go with him? But what about if he keeps on going and then you bring in the centre-back all the way out and you leave him one centre, and if he spins you, you're cooked. And we've seen that a few times this season. I think actually that's what we did against Arsenal. I actually think that's what we might have done against Arsenal, actually. Like, we played the ball in and then he dropped it down and then spun one of the players, man. He's showing Arsenal how to stay humble. All right, come on, man. Stay humble, eh? Yo, big up Vish as well for the Super, bro. Says, Haaland gets injured, we are finished, etc. You do realise Pep builds a team for Haaland just to have maximum chances. Plus, how did we do when he was injured? How did we do when he was injured? Well, he's not been injured this season, isn't it? He's not been injured this season, bro. Yeah, if you're talking last season, yeah. We lost one game out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, not that bad. Bro, you hit facts, Vish. We played decent last year without Haaland in the team towards the end. Yeah, that is the truth. We were playing decent, man. And when we played Marmouche in that false 9. Yeah, exactly. Thailand, whatever you call it, bro. That's facts. When Marmouche come in and play that false 9, we played some good football, man. Yeah, also, yeah, this is also true, yeah. In the 4-peat year, didn't he miss like 2 months in that 4-peat year? What was it, 23, 24? I smashed these likes up as well, people, yeah? Yeah, he missed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He missed 7 games in the 4-peat year. We won 6, drawn 1. Yeah. And actually, that was the fucking game that we should have won against Palace, where Foden fucked it up in the last minute and gave the penalty away. We should have won. There was 2-1 up. So actually, we should have won every single game if it wasn't for Foden in that match. He lost the ball on the halfway line and then gave the penalty away. So, Yeah, I don't really buy it, to be honest with you. LB Mamu scored versus Cape Verde today. Yeah, I've seen some guys on Twitter say he played well, but big up Vish, man. We'll see. Listen, I ain't trying to say we're going to be as good without Haaland. I'm not trying to say that yet. Obviously not. Obviously, it's better to have Haaland in the team than not have him in the team. Yeah, my point is, one, like, it's this mad hypothetical that you can do about any club in the world, yeah? And two, let's just fucking deal with it when it happens. If it happens, it might not even happen. People are going, yo, LB, what happens if this happens? What happens? Well, it might not happen. And then we're just wasting all our time. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you see Fabrizio said on a podcast, we're looking at a winger and a right back for January or the summer. We ain't getting a right back in. I don't think we'll sign a single player, bro. Honestly, mate. Dave, I don't see it. I don't think we'll sign a single player, mate. Yeah, and you know last year, yeah, back in January, I was saying we're going to sign 3-4 players, mate. Yeah, and we signed 5. But this summer, this January, I just don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, but if Ake goes, yeah, you don't actually need to replace him, bro, because it's like you've got Gvardiol, Diaz, Huzanov, and Stones. So you don't actually need to replace him. Yeah, and by the way, yeah, if City get offered 35 million for Ake, they'll snap their hand off for that because one, he's like 31. Yeah, 2, he's obviously on the decline. And 3, we bought him for 40 million 6 years ago or whatever. And what a player he's been for us. If you get him basically all your money back 5 years later after he locked it off in the Champions League treble year, fair dues, man. Fair dues, mate. Stones is finished. Yeah, but you're missing the point, bro. The point is, yeah, if City get offered 35 mil for Ake, you're getting all your money back. If I would have said to you when we signed Nathan Ake, well, when did we sign Nathan Ake? Was it 2020? Yeah, he done the 4-peat, innit? Yeah, I think he done a 4-peat. Or did he do the 3-peat? I can't remember. Anyway, if he had said to you, sign an Ake for 40 million, he's going to do a 4-peat, win the treble. By the way, absolutely kill it in the treble year, yeah? Yeah, absolutely kill it in the treble year. Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah. And then we're going to sell him. Yeah, he's not a legend, yeah, but obviously, like, he's part of a legendary squad. And you're going to get 90% of your money back, bro. You're going to be like, yes, I'll take that fucking deal. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. What a player he's been for us. But he is probably on the decline. And like I say, I seen a story the other week. I can't remember where it was from now. But they're saying that they reckon there's going to be a bids. Because I think he's homegrown as well. So if your team, yeah, and he needs to play in it, he can be told by the manager of Netherlands, bro, he needs to play, otherwise you're not coming World Cup. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens there with Ake. I'll be sad to see him go, obviously, because, you know, he's been a good player, but you can't hold on to players for too long, man. You hold on to players for too long, they go shit, and then they end up getting pelters off the fan base, and it don't end nice. With the Walker thing was nasty, mate. Walker's our best right back ever. Yeah, our best right back I've ever seen at City. And it ended nasty because he stayed way too long. Whereas Mahrez, yeah, I always said we sold Mahrez too soon. But at least I got happy memories of Mahrez. You know what I mean? He wasn't playing on the pitch and being absolutely dog shit. So, yeah, don't hold on to players for too long, yeah, honestly. But now, big up Formidable as well. He says, injury prone, don't quit for me no more. Yeah, exactly. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, you can't hold on to players forever. Big up for the donation, man. You can't hold on to players forever. You know what I mean? Honestly. Yildiz or Elise? Oh, Elise, bro. Or Elise all day long. But I do like that Yildiz. I've only seen him a few times. Yeah, but from what I have seen of him, he does look like a good player. You know what it kind of reminded me of? And I don't know if this is like a easy comparison or whatever, but he did kind of remind me of Kvaratskhelia a little bit, man. I can't even lie. So, yeah, like I said, I've only seen him like 3 times. I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything about him. But what I'm saying is, from what I did see, he looked pretty good. But nah, Elise is cold, man. Elise is fucking baller, man. Yo, big up Formidable. Yeah, big up to you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that doesn't help, Brad. That doesn't help, man. I don't want to see us going for some menu. I think we should go in all. Well, the thing is, yeah, this if because it is still a big fucking if. But if Doku keeps this up, you don't need a left winger. You need a right winger. Because you don't want to sign a left winger for when you got Mamouche who's going to play on the left at times, and you got Doku. If Doku keeps it up, yeah. But let's just say he does. Yeah, let's fucking hope he does. If he does keep it up, and Mamouche is going to be the sort of like backup on that left, then it actually becomes the right winger. You're looking at Savinho and Bob and seeing what's going on there. But the thing is, we don't need that much in the summer. But we need quality. We've done the hard part this summer by getting 9 players in. Well, whatever. What was it? 5 plus the 4 in January. So we've done the whole sort of numbers rebuild. Now it's about quality players. Yeah, right back, midfielder, winger, and maybe a centre half. 3 or 4 players, but they've got to be quality. No projects. No, yeah, it was 2 years, 3 years. No. No. Just go and get me quality players, man. Go and get me quality players. It also depends on like the position, innit? Because like the midfielder, for example, yeah, like if Rodri comes back and he signs a new contract and he's fine again, you can go and get a bit more of a. Don't need him to be a baller straight away because you got Rodri, Nico Gonzalez, Foden, Reinders. Yeah, you don't need them to be like fucking Pedri level. But like the right back, yeah, you buy the right back to replace Nunes. You need them to be good. The right winger, I can't see another winger who's not quality on it. So again, it depends, man. I like the look of that Elliot Anderson boys. Yeah, I do like the look of him, man. I can't lie. Like, bro, I need to see him more. Still early days. But I think he's got good technical ability on the ball, or decent technical ability on the ball. He can run up and down the pitch, which obviously you need in the Prem. You got to be able to run. He likes a challenge, which I'm desperate to have a player like that in our midfield. And I just think he's a decent player, man. When I look at Wharton, yeah, and I just think that like, yeah, he's mad technical. I give you that 100%, but I think he's, I don't know. I feel like Anderson's got a bit more strings to his bow. I don't know. Like if we got Wharton, yeah, I wouldn't be like going, oh, that's a shit signing. Like I think he'd be a good signing, but I don't know. I see Wharton more of like a more long-term Rodri replacement, whereas I feel like Anderson is more of a Bernardo Silva style replacement. Anderson is average. I don't know if he's average, bro. Like from what I've seen, he don't look average, mate. And I've seen him a few times now for Forest, and I've been mad impressed. Yeah, mad impressed. Trust me. See what else you guys are saying. If not Elise, then who? Fuck knows. Anderson Foden link up was decent for England. I wasn't really watching it proper. I was in a pub, bro. I wasn't really watching it. I was watching it, but like, when you're just not really watching it, you're just chilling. Yeah, Justin, big up, man. Still can't believe that Hungry Ireland game yesterday. Oh, yeah, I seen that yesterday on Twitter. That was crazy. He's average LB. He's a good player, just overhyped. I don't know. I think he's decent, man. Average is harsh. I think it's harsh. I've been mad impressed with him for England as well. Like, I think he's been pretty good for England, me, Anderson. I really do. I remember as well, yeah, Newcastle did not want to sell this guy, yeah, but apparently they were basically like, they had to sell a player, otherwise they were going to get a points deduction, yeah, because of FFP. And apparently Newcastle were like, yo, we're fuming, but we got to sell him because he's a homegrown player and he got all the profit. Yeah, I was speaking to, was it Pete or was it someone in the chat? I can't remember now, but someone was telling me that, like, yeah, they didn't want to sell him, man, but they were going to get a points deduction. So they had to sell a homegrown player, and Forest were like, yo, we'll give you 40 mil. So I would have just took the points deduction personally, but, is what it is, isn't it? We don't all have that sort of, we don't all deal with shit like that, man. But I would have just took the points deduction if it was me personally. I'll be imagine Newcastle if they had that midfield depth. I know. It would have been mad, innit? It would have been mad. They should have got Paqueta, man. I still think they should have got Paqueta Newcastle. I think that would have been a really good side. You know what it is? When you like that sort of club, yeah, you got to box clever, man. You got to go out there and say, right, who's a good player, man? That Paqueta, yeah. His time at West Ham is over, mate. He's done there. He's so dusted there. You don't want to be there, man. And they could have gone, apparently they could have got him for 30 mil. 30 mil. And I just think he was ready for a move. And I think he would have cooked there. And he went and spent 50 million on Elanga. Oh, fucking hell, man. 50 mil on Elanga, mate. You could have had Paqueta for 30. Wow. It's crazy, boys. It is crazy. Can Cherky last 90 minutes week in, week out? Yeah, surely you can, bro. He's done it at Leon bare times. Trust me, man. Should have signed him Bueno. Well, apparently they tried, but he rejected him for United. Yeah, how are you doing, mate? We got a sell on Elanga. Yeah, that's mad as well. LB, have you seen Foden as the most sprinting player in the league? That's crazy. Is that true? Yeah, mad. Well, it's probably because he's like playing a bit deeper in it, so he's having to like get involved a bit more. Whereas when you're a 10, sometimes you can just sort of like ghost in it, just stand there, just wait for the ball. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you're playing a bit deeper, you got running around and that. Like, you know what it is, yeah? Like David Silva, yeah. There were so many times when Messi used to do the same thing. Here's the thing with the clever players. If a clever player finds space, they won't move. They'll just stand there. And you just watch him and they're like, yo, he's not moving. It's like, because he knows, why move? I'm in space. I'm just going to stand here. How many times have you seen a clip of Messi on a mad goal? And before he gets the ball, he's literally just stood still like that. He just stood still. Why? Because he knows he's in a mint spot and he's like, I'm not moving. Yeah, don't move just for moving's sake. If you find a good spot, David Silva used to do it all the time. He used to find little pockets and then just stand there. Just because I know where I am, yeah. The midfielder don't want to come deep because he don't want to like break the line, and the defender don't want to. So they're in the space, in the pocket, and they'll just literally just stand there like that, and they get the ball, bang, yeah. And obviously Messi was just a goal at it because he had the speed as well. You know what I mean? That's why David Silva got the ball. He didn't really have that quick, rapid acceleration. Yeah, he wasn't mint anyway, but it didn't really matter. But that's why Messi was just a goal because he had that quick acceleration to get off the line. Yeah, what a player he was, man. Yeah, it's funny when United fans used to tell me that Ronaldo was better than Messi. It was the funniest thing ever. It was the most biased thing. And I was like, yo, yo, we all have our biases, innit? Like, we all have our bias. I got my biases. You in the chat, you got your biases about players, managers, whatever. Yeah, you've all got it. And sometimes you know deep down that you're probably being a bit biased. Yeah, but that Ronaldo-Messi debate was the most fraudulent debate ever. And it's like kind of mad, yeah, because obviously Ronaldo's a good player, yeah, and he's got all the goals and goal scoring is mega. I'm not trying to say he's shit, yeah, but at the same time, like, as I agree with Jamie Carragher, it was never ever a debate, bro. Never, yeah, because Messi just done a thing, man. Yeah, but that was just crazy, man. I can't even lie. Messi's clear, yeah. Messi is clear, bro. Have you seen that clip as well of Ronaldo saying before 2020 was it 2020 World Cup? The 2020 World Cup, yeah. Ronaldo done an interview and said it's his dream to win the World Cup. And then after Messi won it, he went, nah, I've never dreamed about it. I don't care about the World Cup. I don't need to win it. I'm just like, you fraud, bro. You're just fucking gutted because fucking Messi won the Champions League and you didn't, bro. You know what I mean? But Messi, man, what a player he is. Honestly, we'll never see another player like him again. Even Etche Messi, mate. Yeah, yeah. Even Etche Messi, bro. Even Etche Messi. Where's the Etche Messi clip, mate? Yeah. Have I deleted it? Oh, I deleted it. No, we ain't got that Etche Messi clip anymore. Oh, I got it.
Replacement number 30, Mario Etche.
Fucking come on, lad! Etche Oh, that was mad as well. He actually did all right as well when he come on, you know. He actually did all right, man. Yeah, and all the frauds, yeah, were telling me, shut up, he ain't going to play, ain't going to play, ain't going to play. They come on in the FA Cup final and actually was one of our better players. Yeah. He actually one of our better players, bro. Trust me. Oh, he's having a bad time, him, isn't he? Actually, I've seen something today on Extra about him. Let me see what it was. I think he's going to get recalled, innit? Let me see what I see. I've definitely seen something recently. Pep Guardiola is annoyed at Bayer Leverkusen due to Claudio Echeverri's situation, which is also called frustration at City. The two clubs are currently discussing whether to cut short the loan deal. Yeah, he's getting fucking withdrawn, mate. Yeah. And then you had this random guy, yeah, from Argentina, Lorenzo Pancic, yeah, I've never heard of before, but some random Argentinian guy who did a story last month and said Echeverri wants to go back to River Plate. So, yeah, man. He just been, because the thing is, yeah, he's not played football properly since February, mate. Yeah, fucking dumb, mate. Absolutely stupid. Yeah, he needs to be playing football, man. He's just been rotting on the bench since February. Like, that's how bad it is. It's almost a year since he's played football properly, man. Yeah, when we was doing the 2-3 a.m. Oh, shout out, Lee, I don't know if you saw in the chat. We were doing a 2-3 a.m. watch-alongs, yeah, watching Argentina ball out. Yeah, that's the last time he played football properly. You know what I mean? LB, do I expect Haaland to break the 36-goal Prem record? I mean, bro, yeah, I mean, probably at this rate, yeah. I think he will, you know. I think he will. What is it, 36? And he's currently on He needs 22 goals. Yeah, I think he probably will do it, you know. I think he probably will. I think he will, man. Did I see the tackle on Doku? Nah, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it, man. Yo, big up Dom, big up LB, Haaland on smoke. Not sure why some of our fan base wants Semenyo. He's overrated. Elise or Rodrigo. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him. I think he's all right, yeah. But not. I'm looking for top tier ballers, man. And you know what I mean? That's just. I think he's a good player. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I'm not trying to shit on a guy, but like, I'm looking for top tier ballers. I want to win Champions League again, me. And that makes me a bad fan. Oh, you're entitled, LB. Right, well, I'm entitled then, yeah. I want to win the Champions League. That made me a bad fan. But I just want I want top ballers, mate. Yeah, I also don't think we need a left winger. I think the way we're looking at the moment, of course, it's early days, right? You know, we've got a whole season to go. But at the moment, it's the right wing spot that we need to be looking at, not left wing. Yeah. So, yeah, you want Anderson. Yeah, but now you're being fraudulent there, AP. Yeah, because I've already said Anderson would come in as like 4th choice, 5th choice midfielder. When we're talking about the wingers, I'm talking about starting wingers. Yeah. So it's a difference between 5th choice, 4th choice, 5th choice midfielder or starting wingers, mate. Apparently, he can play right wing, apparently. Don't know. Don't know what's going on. Can we talk about how obsessed Arsenal fans are with City players? Bro, it's because they don't win trophies, bro. That's if you want to actually want to know the answer, yeah, that is the truth, bro, because they've got nothing else. That is the actual facts. And that is just the truth, bro. I'd probably do it if I was an Arsenal fan, yeah, because what else can you going to say? You can't say nothing else. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing else to say. So you just probably just start saying, oh, yeah, fucking he's better than him and he's better than him. Because that's, you know, I just agree with it now. I say, yeah, all right. Because what's the point in having an argument? Over what? I'm not having an argument. I ain't getting stressed about it. I'll just say, yeah, sweet, yeah. And then they'll just go, so you're saying it? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, if you think that, yeah, whatever. That's your opinion, yeah. And I go, yeah, I told you. And I say, yeah. All right, put your trophies on the table. How many trophies he got? Oh, nothing. Yeah, they show up then, innit? You know what I mean? Sure, bro. How many Premier Leagues has Foden got now? 6. I think he's like, most let me check this here. Most Premier League titles player. I think is it Scholes? Oh no, it's Giggs, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, Ryan Giggs on 13, yeah. And Foden is on 6. So if Foden wins one more Premier League, by the way, yeah, he goes joint 4th with Roy Keane and Dennis Irwin, mate. He's in heavy This is why Foden just gets so much shit, yeah. He goes 7. He goes 7, mate. He goes to 7. And then if he wins another one, he goes to 8. He'll go joint 3rd with Gary Neville. Yeah. And then he's only what? He's only 5 off then. And he's only still 25. If he plays football till he's what, 34, 35? Yeah. Bro, he could potentially do it, man. Yeah, he could potentially get like close. He might not get, to be fair, like that's pretty bad. And obviously, if Pep's not here, when Pep's not here, we're not going to win as many trophies. That's just the facts. Yeah, but he could get double figures. He could get double figures. And if he gets double figures, that's just a madness, mate. Especially when people told him he should have left. Yeah, all these people that start saying he should leave. He's never going to play for City, blah, 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 blah. And now he's like, he's on 6 Premier League titles, man. Yeah, it's just crazy, mate. I can't even lie. It's wild. It's a wildness. See what else you guys are saying anyway. That fraud Robbie before City Pool saying he wanted City to win because he felt Liverpool were a bigger threat, and after the game, absolutely nothing about it because they're shitting themselves. Yeah, but that Soul said the same thing, bro. On Hussami's channel when I was on it last 2 weeks ago, he said, "Oh, I'd rather come up against Liverpool in the title race than City," and I was like, "That's proper weird, that because City in title races are insane." Literally insane. If we're talking like actual title running teams, they're one of the best English Premier League, English title running teams probably ever. Like certainly in my lifetime. Like, bro, City have done these like 10, 15 match winning streaks number of times. Yeah, we did it in a 4-peat year after the Arsenal 0-0 game. We had to win every single game for the rest of the season. There was 10 games. City couldn't afford to drop a single point, yeah. Done it. We did it years ago when we come out of St. James's Park. We got beat, and I still remember it to this day. Got back on the coach after the game. We just got beat, yeah. And my mate Joe, who went to the game with, turned to me and said, the only way we win the league now, bro, is if we win every single game for the rest of the season. And I think we went and won like 14 matches in a row. Yeah. 2014. Was it 2014? Was that the year with Pellegrini? Nah, it wasn't. 2014, no. Yeah, we was behind then, and I know we had a game in hand or whatever, but you still got to win the games. Yeah, we've done it there. I just feel like it's very weird. Like, that's weird to me. That's just weird. We've hunted teams down. Yeah, time and time again. I just think it's a bit weird, bro. I can't even lie. But it's what it is, isn't it? I suppose. Like, if you want to come up against City over Liverpool, then that, you know, take your medicine. You know what I mean? Take your medicine, man. Egby, take my comment. All right, Ruhan, bro. Big up to you, mate. Big up. We've never lost. Well, yeah. If we're actually in a title race, yeah. Yeah, I don't even think we've ever lost one that we've properly been in. 2013 wasn't a title race. Yeah, they won it bare early. 2014, we won it. 2015, we were out of it. 2016, we were out of it. 2017, yeah. And then 2020, we're out of it. And then last year, we're out of it. Been a while, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, exactly, bro. Even going back to when we had Mancini. Yeah, even going back to when we had Mancini, mate. Yeah, we hunted them down and they collapsed, didn't they? They started at Wigan, didn't it? They got beat at Wigan or they drew at Wigan. Yeah, I think I used to work at KFC, yeah, back then, yeah. And that was when it was actually affordable. Yeah, it was like £5 for a meal instead of like 12. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, bro, I remember being at work, yeah, and I had a radio on. Yeah, I was on a burger station. Yeah, I was on a burger station, yeah, making the chicken burgers and that, yeah. £4 an hour I was on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I was making the chicken burgers and that, and I had the radio on, yeah. And bro, when fucking Wigan bagged, because I think it was 2-2 or something. I think it was 1-1 or 2-2, yeah. And when was it? Yeah, it was. It was definitely goals in the game. I think they were 2-0 up or something as well, United. Let me pull that up real quick, yeah. It was at Wigan as well. Wigan v United 2012. Oh, it was 1-0. 1-0 to Wigan. Let me guess the goal scorer. Nah, I ain't got it, man. I ain't got the facilities. I ain't got the facilities for that. Sean Maloney. Sean Maloney's fine 20-yard finish, mate. Yeah, bro. It was crazy. It was like a Wednesday night or something. It was like a Wednesday night. And I was like, the only way we can win this league is if fucking Wigan can do something tonight against United. And I was just like, can't be arsed. And I was going to watch it on TV. And then I'm pretty sure they asked me to come into work. And I was just like, yeah, I'll just work it in it. Right? I ain't not getting paid, even though I was going to get like 40 quid or whatever. I ain't getting paid, yeah. I'm not getting paid to watch United just cook Wigan. And bro, I was crazy, man. Yeah, trust me, man. I was giving everyone extra mayo, extra chicken popcorn. Chicken, they was all getting a free chicken, bro. Yeah, KFC lost money that day. It was mad. Yes, man. How you doing? Yeah. Nah, no Wigan. I know the Everton game was 4-4, but I thought United scored in that game. I thought United scored, but yeah. Anyway, it's what it is. Yeah, we beat West Brom. I think we beat them like the day after or something, or the day before. Yeah, it was mad, bro. It was mad. Yo, big up John Rice from Brazil. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've not watched a single Girona game this year. Yeah, I can't lie. That club's been kind of cooked, mate. Yeah, I've not watched a single game. I've heard mixed things. Oh, no, I remember just waffling, mate. Waffle stream. Put in your topics and we'll just discuss the topics. Beating Ferguson's United with 6 games to go from 8 points behind. Maloney's winner was crucial for us. It was. Facts. It was the same night, yeah. Mad. LB, where was you when you scored a Aguero goal? I was in the stadium, innit? I was at, I was in Colin Bellstad, didn't it? First tier, bro. First tier, innit? Yeah, I watched England in the pub, so I was watching it, but not watching it, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I was on a madness. Yeah, facts, man. We actually did it and they fun, but it was something. Yeah, it was crazy. That was a madness, bro. The tickets for that game, yeah, were going for 2K. You could have sold your ticket for £2,000, mate. Yeah, and by the way, yeah, $2,000 back in 2012 was like $5,000 now, isn't it? Because of inflation and that. $2,000 back in the day was a lot of money, mate. Yeah, a lot of money, bro. Yeah, and it was fucking mega, bro. When he scored that header, mate, boom. Yeah. Oh, oh, it was sick, man. It was so good. The atmosphere that night was unbelievable, man. Yeah, unreal, 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 man. Oh, it was so good, man. It was so good. It was so good, mate. You love inflation. Oh, inflation everywhere, bro. Inflation everywhere. Inflation in the club, innit? You know what I mean? That's why beef mince cost like a tenner nowadays. Nah, big up Dujan, bro. Come on, bro. Beat Rags, Liverpool, Arsenal, and close title race behind pretty much the whole. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Why does no one give Dzeko? It's not that no one gives him credit. It's just that, like, if you deep it, yeah, you'll give him credit, innit? But obviously, like, you're just going to glaze Aguero because of the goal. And the goal was actually a mint goal as well. That's the thing with that goal. It wasn't a tap in, was it? It was fucking good goal. But, yeah, I always say this, yeah, but when Dzeko scored there, I actually didn't celebrate. I was actually pissed off. It's the only time I think City have ever scored a goal and I've not been happy. I've been pissed off. I'm like, yo, fuck you. Because that would have put us even closer to the title. I would rather have lost that game, mate. I would rather have lost the game than drawn it. Because drawn it would have been even worse, mate. It would have been typical City, yeah, that we drew the game. So when Dzeko scored that goal, man, I was fuming. I was like, fucking can't believe this, man. I can't believe it. Yeah, and then boom. But fucking so glad I didn't walk out that stadium that day, yeah. And I always say this, yeah, but there's a guy in front of me, mate, yeah, that we used to have back and throws, yeah. We used to disagree with a lot in football, yeah. So I've always been opinionated about football, yeah. And obviously in the stadium as well, I used to give my fair share of criticisms. And anyway, and me and this guy in front of me, yeah, we used to go back and forth about certain things all the time, different things, yeah. And he fucking walked out the stadium on the Aguero goal. I didn't fucking see it. So hold that, mate, yeah? Hold that. Yeah? Hold. Yeah, he left, bro. He left. Now, I don't know if he made it back in, you know what I mean? Because after the Dzeko goal, the whole place was just a madness. The whole gaff was just a madness. Like, people were just not in the right seats. Everyone was just doing a madness, yeah. And it was just fucked. Everyone was just like, get the ball forward, man. Everyone was going ham and all that kind of crap. Yeah, it was a madness. But I stayed, bro. I stayed till the end, mate. Yeah, and I was so fucking buzzing I did. Because imagine if you missed that, yeah. If you missed that, bro, it's peak, man. Yeah, it's peak. Yeah, hanging. It's like the company goal as well. That guy. You see the clip of that guy walking out? The camera's behind Vincent Kompany for the shot against Leicester. Yeah. And as he's shooting, that guy's walking out. Now I don't know if he's leaving. He might just go for a piss, to be fair. Because I think there was still like, I think that was like the 85th minute or something. So we've had added time. There's still like 10 minutes left. But yeah, he's walking out and there's a clip of that guy in there walking out onto the concourse. And as he strikes the ball, bro, boomed it, man. Yeah. Boomed it. Honestly, crazy. Your big old belief says typical City were the best team that year. We shot ourselves in the foot again. Balotelli, Aguero, yeah, again. Balotelli's only assist for Manchester City ever. Like, that is just mad, isn't it? That's just wild. The Gundo one. Yeah, the Gundo one was obviously I wasn't that. I was doing YouTube at that point. But yeah, the Gundo one was different though, innit? Because we were losing at halftime. So I thought we'd fucked it, me. I can't lie. I thought we'd fucked it, man. In that Aston Villa game. Really did. Do you know what I mean? I really, really did. Whereas the difference at half time against QPR, we were still winning. And I remember turning to Jordan, yeah, at that QPR game. I remember saying to him, we just need to play the most boring game of football we've ever seen in this second half. I remember saying, I'm no crap, no lie. No lie, I said that to him. I said that to him. I was like, we just need to see the most boring game of football we've ever seen in our life. And bro, ain't good, bruv. Yeah. Trust me. Imagine that with VAR. Nah, I hate VAR, mate. After that Aguero celebration, I knew the guy would die for the club. Yeah, what a guy, man. Love him, innit? Love him. Love him, mate. Vinny, don't shoot, don't shoot. All right, come on, man. People were leaving versus Gillingham in 99. Man, it's just like, it's one of them, innit? Like, the thing is, yeah, because if you stay and the ref, and you don't do it, and the ref blows his whistle, yeah, That feeling when the referee blows the final whistle when you've lost like a title race game or a final is hanging. It's the worst feeling ever. So if you leave, if you leave, then you can bypass it. But then you miss it if you manage to come back. You know what I mean? You miss it. I remember how B was so pissed off in that Villa game. Even my dad told me to switch the TV off. Yeah, honestly, man, it was crazy. It was just crazy, mate, that Villa game. Did you watch the clip of Vinny giving it? Yeah, I did, man. Listen, Vinny's doing his thing. I think he's proven a lot of doubters wrong this season. I still think Champions League is a big sort of people I think want to see. The thing is, I watched the Bayern Inter Milan game last year, and Bayern played well. Harry Kane missed a fucking sitter, mate. Yeah, he missed a sitter. Yeah, he should have bagged it at the post. He missed a 1v1. Harry Kane missed a 1v1. And the defence that he had last year was diabolical, mate. Yeah, you go and have a look at the defence he played against in the Milan chat. He had Eric Dyer at centre-half, mate. Yeah, I ain't getting Kim Min-jae as well. I think he was playing. He was crap last year. And, but they actually played all right. They just fucking, you know what I mean? But I think obviously, obviously people have seen the way he's playing and playing some good football as well. And they do play good football under Vinny. Unlike Alonso when he was at Leverkusen playing haram ball. Yeah, this is the thing. People don't actually watch football, bro. I remember watching Bayer Leverkusen. Was it last year? Last year it was either, I don't think it was the league. I think it was the cup. Did Bayer Leverkusen play, someone in the chat will know this, yeah? Did Bayer Leverkusen play Bayern Munich in the cup last year? Because I did a watch along, of Bayern versus Leverkusen last year, and the football from Leverkusen under Alonso was haram, bro. Bad, seriously stinky, mate. Yeah, whereas, Bayern were trying to play ball, like pass, moving it nice and that, and these guys just played the nastiest. Was it a cup game? Yeah. Nah, they didn't win the game that I'm on about, bro. They didn't win the game that I'm on about. The game I'm on about, they didn't win. They didn't win, and it was hanging, mate. Disgusting football. So I don't think people don't actually watch this. I think because he called Alonso and he's Spanish, everyone just goes, "Oh, he'll play mega football." It's like, do you actually watch him? Yeah, you actually watch him. Do you know what I mean? They got Tony Christmas says, I nearly turned the TV off during that Villa game. My mum said just leave it on. Glad she told me that. Yeah, the mum's know best, innit, bro? Mum's know best, mate. Yeah, mum's know best. You know what's funny though, yeah? You know what the funniest like fake rage is? I say fake because it was a rage, but I shouldn't have been raging, yeah. I remember when I was pissed off, right? This is mad. This is kind of like this is probably entitlement, yeah. I can't even lie. But the Centurion season, yeah, in that Southampton game, I was going sick towards the end. Even though we were winning the fucking title, yeah. But because I wanted 100 points, I remember having the TV remote in my hand like this. Yeah, I still lived at my mum's. Yeah, I had the TV remote in this. I'm like, we're gonna fuck it up. We got this opportunity to write our name into the history books against fucking Southampton, and we're gonna fuck it up, man. I was just watching it, and then Kevin De Bruyne got the ball, and I was like, fucking come on, and then boomed it over. And fair play to fucking Gabriel Jesus as well, mate. Yeah, because bro decided to try and chip the goalkeeper in a mad pressure moment, and then obviously it just went off, mate. Wait, I don't know why I was going so mad because it didn't actually mean anything. But it was nice, man. 100 points I think 100 points is like fucking unbelievable, mate. Like that is unbelievable. That 100 points is crazy, mate. 93-20 or 22 for the league. Nah, 93-20, man, was better, bro. Because it was legit like last minute of the game, yeah. And it was against United. So it just better. It was just better. It was better. Yeah, it just was. Yeah, it just was better, bro. John Stone's clear us off the line. Yeah, I know. LB is a bigger legend for us for City, the Champions League Aguero for the first Premier League, you mean? Jeez, that's a fucking tough one, man. I can't lie. Gotta be legendary status, it's gotta be Aguero, man. But the way Haaland's going, yeah. If you can win some more Champions Leagues, then I think it gets tough, mate. Honestly, in the Villa game, I put Liverpool on because they were drawing, so technically we were still on top. Yeah, someone told me this. I probably knew it already, yeah, but someone told me this the other day that in that game, yeah, at no point was Liverpool winning the title. Is that true? Yeah. Someone told me this the other day. I can't remember who told me. It. And I was like, what? Yeah, at no point in that Villa game was Liverpool winning the title, like in terms of like, when they do the as it stands thing with the table. They do the table and they do, oh yeah, as it stands, these are going to win a Prem. That, bro, that's mad, isn't it? How was we 2-0 up, 2-0 down, and we were still going to win it? Imagine if we won the league with 2-0 down. That's crazy, bro. It's a madness. It is a madness. Nah, I don't know what it was. It might have been the league game then, Gene, yeah. They didn't win, though. I know the fact they didn't win the game. I ain't going to lie. I was crying hard after that Villa game, crying and saying, ain't no way it's happening again, bro. It's just, yeah, man, honestly, bro, that was a madness. And a madness, yeah. And it is that, obviously, it's a nice way of winning it, yeah. It's the best way of winning it, yeah. If you score a goal in the last minute to win a Premier League, I mean, fucking hell. Come on. There ain't no better way of winning it. But at the same time, the stress levels, it's not good for you, that, man. I'm telling you now, yeah. It's not good for your heart, that. It can't be. It fucking can't be. Not if you're a real fan, man. If you're a real fan, yeah, that lives and breathes the club, yeah. It doesn't mean you have to, be in Manchester or whatever. You can be born wherever. But if you're a real fan that literally, like, lives and breathes the club, then that's not good for you, man. I'll be real. Not as big a moment, but formidable year. Newcastle match when KDB came back. I knew we'd win the league after that match. I had a grand on the match as well. The formidable year. Was that the one where he scored that volley, bro? Was that the one they scored the volley on the edge of the box, Daniel? Because he actually had a stinky game that day, Because I remember, was that the day he scored that volley? Yeah, he chested it down and whacked it in the top bins on the volley. Was that the day? Nah, that was a different day. Oh, that was 23-24. Oh, he's on about formidable, as in the 4-peat. Oh, I thought he was on about the 4 when we won the 4 trophies. Yeah. Nah, yeah, no. I know. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, that season, was that last season or this season? No, it was last season. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, you remember that goal he scored, that chest down volley top bins, yeah? I remember that game, he wasn't even playing well. And I remember the chat saying to me, LB, we need to get him off, man. We need to get him, he's stinky. And I said, fucking hell, man. You guys not learned. This guy just pops up with a goal with nowhere, man. And boom, did it again. Yeah, because he has the goal in the locker. And when you got players like that in your team, man, it's a lot, bro. I can't even lie. Look at this guy flexing German assists. You see this chat? Oh, my fucking God. That is absolutely...
Hey! Have a fucking word with him then, ref!
Flexing Germany assists. What's going on, bro? You I don't know what's happened to you, mate. Yeah, that's hanging work, bro. What have I mentioned Haaland's goal for Italy once today? Chat, have I mentioned Haaland's goal once for Italy? I ain't even mentioned it, bro. I'm just talking about in general. I've not even mentioned Italy. I've not even spoke about the game. I've not even mentioned it, bro. Yeah. So you coming here, yeah, thinking that you know what I've been talking about, mate? Because I've not been spoke about that game. I've not even spoke about that Italy-Norway game once. Yeah, you want to flex Germany assists, yeah? Then you do that, yeah. But we don't do that around here, yeah? By the way, we paid 50 million for Haaland, bro. You pay 120, mate. Yeah, we could have had 2 Haalands and had 20 million pound change, yeah, for 1 Wirtz. Listen, I think you might need a new sporting director, bro. Yes, Karl, how we doing? I couldn't get out of my seat for half an hour after the Villa game. I was that emotional, mad times. Yeah, it is mad. It is mad. I can't lie. Wirtz player of the tournament in the World Cup. I wouldn't wonder. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, bro. I'm not going to lie. LB doesn't feel amazing that Foden ended Haaland's title right to the final day. That's why they hate him. Yeah, I know. It's because of all the Foden Saka debates and that, and like, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, yeah, whether they think Saka's better than Foden or not, Foden's got the trophies that he can put on the table and Saka doesn't. So, like I say, when the Arsenal fans start talking to me about that, I just be like, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, man. And then I just mention the trophies and they just can't say nothing. They just can't say nothing. There's nothing they can say. I don't know what's happened to my Fitbit, man, but it's fucking bugging out. City paid like 170 mil for Haaland. Let's be real. How did they do that? They paid 50 million pound. It was a release clause, bro. It was 50 million pound release clause. But then you want to add in agent fees when every single player has an agent, pretty much, and they all get paid agent fees. So, like, what's going on there, innit? Tijani scored today. Yeah, someone said he balled out today. They say he balled out today. They said he balled out, man. We don't talk about much the Dzeko goal. Yeah, I know. Someone said that before, but you just don't do it. If you actually speak about the match, you will, yeah? But you don't, innit? You just don't because you speak about the main thing. We could have bought 2 Haalands and a Gundogan. Madness, mate. Yeah, madness. Or you could have bought 2 Haalands and 90% of Turkey. Just didn't get his left ear or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's decent deals, man. Decent deals. Yeah. Imagine Negredo season. Negredo in that first season was wild, man. What a player he was. No, Walker doesn't deserve a statue, Kyle. No. No, and I'm all down for statues, yeah? I like a statue, but no. No, he's not getting a statue. Yeah. He's in the sort of same bracket as, like, your Fernandinho for me. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the same bracket as Fernandinho's. Like, respect you as a player. Big up, man. Top player. But you're not on the level of a statue. A statue for me is like, bro, you've got to have done something madness. Yeah, you've got to have done something madness, mate. Like, or, you know, be seriously, like, iconic or something. You know what I'm saying? So for me, nah. You know, I respect him and that. Like, I wish he'd stop talking, to be honest with you. But I respect him as a player. I kind of like try and forget the last 2 years of his City career because it's not really his fault. The club should never have kept him. And if anything, Pep should have fucking kept him. But it is what it is. Top player for us. But no, not a fucking statue, mate. No way, bro. Crazy. What's this Barca fans coping with bring Haaland posts on Twitter? They know they want him, don't they? They want him, man. Would I say Sterling's a City legend? Legend. What did he win with us? Let's have a look at what did he win with us, man. I mean, if he's not a legend, it's pretty tricky. He won 4 Prems, yeah? He won 4 Premier Leagues, 5 Carabao Cups, 1 FA Cup. I mean, if he's not a fucking legend, I think he probably is, bro. I'm going to be real with you. What's that? 10 trophies. 10 trophies. And you know what, as well? He had big moments in some of those seasons as well. Yeah, that season when he went on a madness and scored all those last-minute goals. Yeah, madness. Yeah, a Villa. He put the cross in to start it all off with the Gundogan. Yeah, or was that the second one? Yeah, well, he put the cross in for the Gundogan header. So big goal, big assist again, big play. I think so. Yeah, I think so as well. But he's another one that, you know, didn't realize. He didn't clock it that the reason he was so good is because Pep basically put him in a system that worked him to a T. And then I always say, I knew the guy was dusted when he left City and said, I'm going to go win the Ballon d'Or. I said, nah, you're finished. You're finished, bro. If you think you're winning the Ballon d'Or, bro, you're finished. Like, he didn't get it, innit? If he would have left City and said, listen, me and Pep, we ain't really seen eye to eye. You know what I mean? We've had a bit of a bust up, whatever, but I respect him and that. But it's just time for me to move on. Big up, sound, yeah. But when he said that, I was like, nah, you don't get it. You don't understand, mate. You don't. And this is why, chat, it's mad important for football players. He did say that. I can bring the quotes up out of context. He literally said, I'm going to win the Premier League. He did. He said, I want to win Ballon d'Or at Chelsea. Yeah, that's what he said, bro. I'll bring the quotes up if I can find them. I know it is years ago. Let me see if I can find the quotes, man. Let me see what it says here. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Raheem Sterling dreaming of Ballon d'Or at Chelsea. Incredible player. Raheem Sterling is reportedly setting himself target to win a Ballon d'Or if he completes his move to Chelsea. And then he did an interview, bro, and said it as well. If I can find it, I'll bring it up. But he did say it, bro. I promise you, he said it. Can't. I don't know where it is, but he definitely said it, bro. 100% said it. But yeah, I knew as soon as I seen that, I was like, nah, you're done, bro. You're done. Sterling also celebrated against us at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, but you know what, though, Dom, yeah. I know it hurts when a fan, but at the same time, yeah, he's being paid by that club, yeah. And them fans are supporting him. And I kind of think for me that, nah, you should. I don't mind it, really. It pisses me off when they do it against us, but I'm only pissed off in the moment. I get it. You know, I do get it, man. So, nah. He's a legend, but loads of players don't realise Man City's biggest club or love other clubs, which ruins their status, like Walker and Sterling. Yeah, exactly. But the same time, yeah. The problem for Sterling for me was like he didn't understand it, and that's why he left, bro. Like he should have seen. I always say this, right? But in my opinion, yeah, Sterling should have seen that City were going into the market and they were going to go big, yeah, to get a replacement for Aguero, and that he was going to start cooking because he'd get bare assists. And he didn't. And he didn't think of that, man. You know, he should have done that. His best years were at City. Oh, yeah, facts, man. Facts. Yeah, big up Bailey, mate. How you doing? Yeah, no worries, Luke, man. No worries, mate. Prime Sterling, third most player in his prime. He was good for us, man. He was good for us. LB, this Jude Bellingham protection and PR is pissing me off. Yeah, bro, I can't lie, man. I think it's crazy, bro. I'll be real. I think he's a good player. Yeah, but the way people are going on about him is absolutely incredible, mate. Yeah, and I've watched Real Madrid a number of times with you guys on a second channel this season, yeah? And I don't think I've seen him have a good game yet. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I've seen Real Madrid play that well yet. But he's not playing what I don't know, man. Bro, I don't know about it, mate. He ain't even got the mad tech either. It's crazy. Yeah. I don't think he got overboard, yeah. He's obviously a good player, right? But I just think it's the PRs are madness. Yeah. The PRs are mad. In my opinion, I think the PRs are a bit crazy, bro. Bellingham's the next Zidane, honestly, mate. It's fuck me. It's crazy. It's wild. LB 2017, 2020, Sterling has 200 GA. He clears Mahrez in a City shirt. Nah, for me, I think he's had the best season of all time as a winger at City, but he's not better than Mahrez. And Mahrez had to deal with being dropped in and out of the team, yeah. Pep loves Sterling, man. Pep was obsessed with Sterling, innit? You know what I'm saying? Pep was obsessed with Sterling. And rightly so, really. I get it, because fucking Sterling always put the ball in the back of the net. So I get it. But, like, Mahrez at times got, Mahrez got unfairly dropped, but at the same time, it wasn't unfair because then Bernardo would come in and just do mint. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't deserve to be dropped, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled. Whereas Sterling was just playing all the time. Treble team versus Centurions. Which one wins? Treble team versus Centurions. Oh man, that is hard, bro. I can't even lie. I think the treble, bro. I think the treble does it because I think Prime Walker, Prime Ake that season would have locked up our wingers. Yeah. And I think Rodri, Stones, Gundogan in midfield would have possibly boxed them out. I think the treble year. I think the treble year, man. I think the treble year is better. But not better, like obviously the Centurions team was better in terms of watch. Yeah, it was a better team, in my opinion. Yeah. But the treble team knew how to get the job done, man. That's the difference. They knew how to get the job done. Everyone had just peaked at the right time. They were all mad experienced and that, yeah. And for me, bro, that was just the facts. They knew how to box clever. And I always say it right, but the moment I knew we was winning that Champions League was after Bayern Munich, first leg. Bernardo Silva did an interview after the game with TNT Sports, and he said, yo, we've realised we don't have to have the ball for the full 90 minutes and we'll let them have the ball. I was like, there you go. Because that's what the Champions League's about. It's up here, really. Yeah. Premier League is not really about that. Premier League's about relentless, week after week after week after week, getting the job done by hook or crook, yeah. Champions League's about boxing clever, man. Yeah, you got to know how to play the game. Yeah, Real Madrid, the best at it. They know how to play the game. They know how to do the dark arts and do all that kind of shit. You got to do that in the Champions League, man. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes we've been guilty in the Champions League of not boxing clever, and we've tried to play Premier League style football in the Champions League, and for me, it's not the same. You know what I mean? It's just not. Yeah, it's different. It's a different fucking trophy, mate. And that year, we boxed clever. Yeah, we boxed clever in the Champions League. Yeah, you got to have a good defense as well. You got to have a good defense. It's no surprise to me that the year we won the Champions League, that's been our best ever defense in the Champions League. Probably ever, really. The fucking mint. Prime Walker, Prime Diaz, Prime Stones, who never got injured, and then Ake, who's class. Locked everybody off, man. Yeah, it's Champions League's hard, bro. It's difficult to win, man. Because you need a bit of everything. You need some box clever. You need a bit of luck. There's no shame about saying that. You need a bit of luck. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne, 4-peat year. He has a shot. He hits the bar. If that goes 1 inch below, that goes in. We win the game. You know what I mean? Champions League, Pellegrini, 2012, was it? 2012? 2015. Bernabeu away. Deflected cross. We lose the tie 1-0. On a deflected cross in a semi-final of the Champions League. Fernandinho hits the post. We should have had a penalty. Fucking Ramos put his hand up there like Maradona. Yeah, like, what the fuck's going on there, mate? Yeah, and I didn't see that clip. I always tell you this, yeah, but I didn't see that handball, yeah, for years. I never see, because I was at the game, so I never seen it. And then years later, I seen a clip online, and I was like, fucking PTSD the fuck out of me, man. I was triggered, man. I was shaking my head like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck, man? Yo, what the hell's going on here, man? You know what I mean? And I'm not normally one to moan about referees, yeah? You know I don't moan about referees, mate, but that is a fucking madness. I could not believe it. It was years after I seen the clip, and I was like, what the hell? How come no one even spoke about this, man? Yeah. But you need a bit of luck. You need a bit of, you need it up here, man. You got smart players, clever players. Yeah. Clever players, man. Players that know how to get the job done. Yeah. Yo, big up JTI, man. 26 months legend. Appreciate it. Smash these likes up. Yeah, come on, man. Smash the likes up. Yeah, we are back now. I've had a few days off. Enjoyed it. I've been smart. I've been slamming pub. If I'm being honest with you, boys, I've been in pub 4 days in a row. Great. I had a great time, to be fair. But you know what I mean? When you go pub, you ought to take away. That ain't good because you're eating shit. Yeah, it's not good for the gut. Not good because I don't go gym. So yeah, we're back now. Yeah. Big up JTI, man. I appreciate it. Another 26 month for her as well, man. Big up to you, Anakin. Big up, lads. I appreciate it, man. 26 months is crazy. Haaland is going to lead us to Prem and Champions League and win the Ballon d'Or next year. All right, come on, man. Big up, bro. Yeah. Well, who else can win a Ballon d'Or this year, the way it's going? I've not really watched too much Barca, so I don't know what Yamal and Pedri are saying. Kane's obviously doing a madness, but they don't rate the Bundesliga. Ballon d'Or don't rate the Bundesliga, so he's going to have to win the Champions League. Yeah, it's funny. That Ballon d'Or is so funny, you know, yeah. Like, I don't want to crash on it too much because Rodri won it, innit? But that Ballon d'Or, man, is hilarious. They do not rate Bundesliga at all, mate. Yeah, they do not rate it at all, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Honestly. It's a wild one. It's wild. Shekalise last season, mate. 30th, I think he was. 30th. The guy got like fucking 50 G&A in his first season at Bayern Munich. Kane done a madness. I think he was like 14th or something. Yeah. It's honestly, man, they don't rate the Bundesliga. And that's the problem, yeah. You got players in the Bundesliga and who want to win a Ballon d'Or. This is the thing, a lot of these young players now want to win Ballon d'Or, yeah. When I was like growing up and that, like, didn't really know too much about it, to be honest with you. Like, I don't even remember, like, when I was in like school, whether it was high school or like primary school or whatever, I don't really remember thinking about the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, obviously City was shit, yeah, but you know what I mean, innit? Like, not even when you spoke to United, I don't remember speaking about it too much, right? But I feel like now a lot of these young players want to win it, and you're hearing Musiala, rumours that he wants to win the Ballon d'Or. But if you do, you ain't going to win it at Bayern, mate, unless you win the Champions League. Because they don't rate you. They don't rate your country, mate. They don't rate Bundesliga. So if you want to win it, you're going to have to leave. You know what I mean? Nah, but big up to you, man, and I can appreciate it, lad. Big up NBA as well. So, how many reps did you put on the bench press? I don't know, bro. To be honest, I don't bench press, innit? I do want to start benching again, but I've just been using Smith machine, bro, because it's just I like going to failure. It's just easy when you're on Smith machine, innit? But yeah, big up to you, bro. I don't know if that's like a euphemism or something, but big up for the 17 months, lad. Appreciate it. Big up Tinsay says 18 was the greatest. Pete, KDB, Aguero, Walker, left wing, right wing, and a DM. Yeah, listen, we've had some good teams, man. It is tricky, man. It's tricky to sort of like pin one down. Yeah. Like, obviously, the treble year was the best in terms of like winning shit because they won the treble, but it wasn't the best in terms of excitement. No way. No chance. It wasn't a particularly exciting team. Yeah. Like, in terms of the way they played. And people will go, well, we crushed Bayern and we crushed Real Madrid. Yeah, no. But that was like, that's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that we didn't crush teams. We crushed them. But I'm talking style of play. There's no way you're saying that was a better style of play than the Centurion season. Because it wasn't, was it? But when it worked in the treble year, it fucking works, man. It was crazy. Yeah, battering Madrid like that. Wow. 4-0. Wowzer. Crazy, mate. Keep an eye on the sporting director. I think his name is... Oh, yeah, that Haaland guy. Yeah, I don't know anything about him, man. I think I watched him once. I can't remember if he was decent or not. Haaland. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that Portuguese league, man. I think you got to be a bit careful, mate. I'm going to be honest with you. I think you got to be careful with that Portuguese league, mate. I think it's risky. Mad risky, mate. I'm not saying never go there and never buy a player because we got Edison from there, didn't we? But Diaz, he turned out all right. But I think you got to be careful, man. I think you got to be careful. Hey, yo, big up David. How you doing, mate? How you doing? You have to get you on the channel if you want to come on at some point, bro. We got Ahmed says, when is Rodri coming back? I think he'll be back now. I think he's back, bro. Well, nah, he's back. He's back. The question is, does he start against Newcastle or not? Big debates. We'll have the debates in the week leading up to it this week. But yeah, I think he's going to be back. It's a question of, do you start him or do you keep things as it is? Because the thing is, yeah, I can see the temptation. Right, I can see the temptation of throwing him back in, him and Nico G at Newcastle, where you need players to fight. You know what I mean? I get it. But at the same time, if he comes in and stinks the gaff out because he ain't fit, people are just going to be saying, bro, why did you change it? So, listen, it's a tricky one, man. But we will discuss it a lot more as the week progresses, bro. LB, do you think this season has a lot of similarities with the treble year? New players, unreal individuals, new defenders, and a similar start in terms of performance? I don't know, man, if I'm being completely honest. I thought the thing is with that treble year, it was a bit weird, wasn't it? Because weren't we really struggling at like Christmas or whatever? I swear down, we went on like 4 matches without a win or something in the league. I think they were all league games. 4 matches in the league, yeah. We didn't win a single one. And then you just sort of found something that worked. Also, I don't think we've got the players because if you think of the treble year, you think of a defensive, solid team. And, well, to be fair, O'Reilly and Nunes are doing well at the moment, but I ain't putting Nunes and O'Reilly in the Ake and the Walker bracket, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's... Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of top ballers come from the Portuguese league. Nah, you get some tech and that. And I like Portuguese players because they get stuck in. They're very South American, aren't they? They like the South Americans, man. They love a tackle and they love to get stuck in and shit, yeah. Which... To be honest with you, yeah, I'm quite surprised that there's not more South Americans in the Premier League because South Americans, yeah, they do have that trait of loving to get stuck in and that, don't they? And they fit in. They fit in that Bruno Guimaraes, man. Fuck me. Yeah, I know it's gone about him, yeah, but I think these players, they fit in the league, and the Portuguese have got that. They love a little bit of a tackle, mate. Yeah, they do love a tackle, but there's been some stinky signings from that Portuguese league. Yeah. We've had some stinky signings from that Portuguese league, not just City. Yeah. I don't know if City have had that many, but we've had a few. But yeah, trust me, man. I just be careful. Be careful, mate. Trust me. Yeah. We got NBA fan as well. Sorry, bro. After this generation of managers he's done, who do you think rises to the top? I don't see any managers that are cream of the crop. Well, know, you know. See, you've got these managers like Glasner and that, yeah. And this Glasner's guy's done a fantastic job at Palace. Right, fantastic. Obviously, beat us in the FA Cup, yeah. He got his tactic spot on, yeah. But like, bro, managing Palace, with all due respects here, and then managing like a Liverpool or an Arsenal, yeah, it's completely different. And look at Thomas Frank, yeah, everyone was glazing him at Brentford, and now you got some Spurs fans that want him out. And it's like, I don't know. And then you got this guy over at Marseille, yeah. I always forget his name, man. The guy at Marseille was at, bro, I can't remember where he was. Brighton. What's his name, man? I don't want to look at the chat, yeah, because I always forget his name. Not Bielsa. Not Marco Silva. It's got D in it. Di Matteo. No. Something. I can't remember what his fucking name is. De Zerbi. Fuck off. I knew it was D something, mate. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, like he's obviously. By the way, yeah, I watched Marseille versus Real Madrid in the Champions League, mate, and I was pretty impressed with them actually. Thought they played quite well. Yeah, they balled out actually, to be honest with you. But then I'm looking at him and thinking, are you just like a Ange Postecoglou? Like just free for like, have you got like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I could probably set up a football team, yeah, with 6 players and go play mint football. I don't think that's that difficult, in my opinion, yeah. But you got to have a tactics, defensive tactics, shape, how you deal with transitions, all this kind of crap, yeah. That's where the managers make the big money. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm thinking, are you just like a freestyle guy? Or everyone just go out and ball out? Yeah, cool. What happens when we're getting like, you know, I mean, I don't know if you've got that, mate. Yeah. And then you got Vinny over at Bayern. Cool. He'll win the league every year. You're getting judged on Champions League. Luis Enrique, I still think he's pretty young, you know. I still think he's actually pretty young, Luis Enrique. So he might just fucking ball out for a bit. But then will players get bored of playing at PSG and they want to come Prem or go, you know, La Liga? Maybe. You don't know, innit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, PSG is a big club, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, no one watches. I don't think the eyes on the PSG and on the France football is very good, so that's tough. Yeah, I don't know. You got Maresca doing his thing at Chelsea. I think he's a bit overhated, but he ain't done anything to suggest that he's going to be a top tier manager at this point, in my opinion. Although I do think he gets a little bit too much shit. Arteta just can't get across the line. Yeah, I mean, he's a good manager, but he can't get across the line. He can't be an elite manager. Who else you got? Nah. You got Hansi Flick, who's doing I don't know what he's saying this year. Like I said, I've not actually watched Barca this year that much. I think I watched him like once. Yeah, Alonso, I think he's going to be overrated, in my opinion, a bit at the moment. I think he's been a bit overhyped. You know what I mean? Did one mint season. Fair dues, had a really good season. I'm not taking it away from you, but like, yeah, again, it's a bit mad. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, Iriola though, but Iriola, like, you know what I mean? Like, what you good? Like, have you done anything? Has he won anything? I don't know if he's won anything. I have no idea. I don't know who the guy is. Iriola. Androne Iriola, manager. Honours. Yeah, he won the Cypriot Super Cup at AEK Larnaca. Fair dues. He has won a trophy, to be fair. But you know what I mean? Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Would you take Company if he wins the Champions League this year? Yeah, of course I'd take Company if he wins the Champions League this year. Yeah, of course I would. He's on the list anyway, bro. I think he's doing a good job, mate, yeah? And he don't have to win the Champions League for me to take it. But I think this year he's going to prove a lot of people like, yo, he's not just this like fucking shit manager. But he needs to do something in the Champions League, man. Do you know what I mean? Even though last year, I feel like, to be fair, it wasn't like, I think, bro, how's Harry Kane missing a 1v1? You know what? I don't know if you guys remember the game, yeah? Inter Milan. He had a 1v1 on his strong foot, cutting in off the left. It's literally the perfect shot for Kane. Cutting in off the left, on your right, standard driller, and hit the fucking post, bro. Yeah. And I think at that point they were winning 2-1 as well. I'm pretty sure at that point they were winning 2-1 or something, and that would have put them 3-1 ahead or something. I'm sure they were winning. Yeah. And they had, Ash Facts. They had Eric Dyer and Kim Min-jae at centre half, and Kim Min-jae last year was bad, mate. Yeah, bad. Honestly, mate, crazy. Zidane. Well, the thing is with Zidane is I don't think he wants to come to England, innit? I think he wants the French job, man. The thing is with Zidane, yeah, bro, like, if he gets another job and, like, does shit, everyone's just going to say, oh, he only won the three-peat Champions League because of the Real Madrid team, which bears, because that Real Madrid team was sick. But it's kind of one of them, like, this guy's legacy at the moment as a manager is like, yo, he done a three-peat Champions League, yeah, and then dipped. And everyone's just like, what a manager. And if he goes into another management job, yeah, and he doesn't do well, people might look at that and just go, maybe it was just because he had a mad team, because that team was absolutely unreal. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's fair to say that, yeah, because at the end of the day, you still got to pick the players, motivate them, do all that kind of crap, rotate, you know, all that kind of crap. Yeah, I think it is. But you know what I mean? You know what people are like. So he's probably just sitting there thinking, completed it, mate. In 3 years, completed it. Yeah, but I don't think he won a La Liga, no. I don't think he won a La Liga. Did he win a La Liga or no? I don't think he did he? I think he three-peated the Champions League and didn't win a La Liga, which is kind of fucking wild if you deep it. I don't know if chat can remember, but I'm pretty sure he didn't win a La Liga. He three-peated Champions League with no league. Mad. Mad. Yeah, crazy boys. I don't even know. He won one La Liga. Oh, he did win one, did he? He did win one. Oh, shit. Don't know. What does his hype thing do? I don't know, bro. YouTube, man, they're just making loads of fucking things. I don't know. Press the button anyway. Press the button, bro. Press the button. Oh, he came back and won a league as well. Oh, all right. Fair dues. Nah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that, boys. I can't lie. I don't remember him doing that. Yo, big up Ahmed says, do you think we're signing it? Nah, to be honest, but I actually don't. Ahmed. And again, I'm sorry to say that because it would have been mint. I do like signing players, yeah, but no. And I always say this, yeah, but I did think last year we'd sign players and we did this. The thing is, yeah, I ask you a simple question, right? What position do you think we're going to sign? We're not signing a right winger. Not in January. Not going to happen. Not when you got Cherky, Savinho, and Bob. It ain't happening. Now, whether you want that to happen, irrelevant. It ain't happening. Then you go, well, right back, LB, right back. But the right back thing makes no sense. Because if they sign a right back in January, why didn't they just sign one in the summer? And then they go, well, maybe they didn't know. And what, you're saying that in 4 months, they've worked out exactly which right back they want? Who in the market they're going to go and get? They're not going to get Tino Livramento now. I'm going to go Hakimi. So what? They've seen who? Who have they seen in 4 months that have convinced them that you're a right back that we want to buy when Nunes is balling out anyway? So, nah, we ain't signing a left back and we ain't signing a midfielder. And we won't sign a centre back. So, centre back's actually the most likely, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. But that's because if Ake goes, they might go, oh, John Stones can't stay fit. That means we're down to 3. That's a rip. We need to go and get someone. Fair dues, yeah. Or they might recall Vita Hayes or Juma Barr or something, yeah. But I don't see it. I don't think we'll sign a single player. I don't see it. I think we'll sign a single player, boys. Yeah. But so, for example, yes, if you say, oh, go and sign a project right back, why not just wait until the summer and make sure that you're getting the right one? Like I say, yeah, like I've had some people in the chat say, oh, we should go for this Martin Fernandez, but then he's not really been playing because I think he got injured. Some people have been glazing this Omar El Halali guy. But like, why wouldn't you just wait? If you're not going to start him as your starting right back anyway, which at the moment you're probably not going to do that because you've got Nunes playing really good football, to be fair to the guy, yeah. Why would you buy? You just wait in it until the summer and make sure that they are the one. That's what I'd do. What's the point? Unless you think Nunes is going to literally just like fall off. If you think Nunes is going to fall off, then fair play, do it. But Nunez has been playing really well, man. Albeit you say this, injury players prone. Doku gets injured, man. AFCON, do you really think back? But well, this is why I wouldn't play Doku. I'd be really careful with Doku as we get closer and closer. Oh, by the way, yeah, I seen this today. Yeah, that Egypt manager said, nah. He said, nah, Marmoush ain't playing for City against Palace. You remember? You remember when I said that? Because City play Palace, yeah, on the 14th of December, and they've got a game the same day, but it's a friendly. It's like a warm-up game. And they're basically saying, oh, yeah, Marmoush is not going to go to the warm-up. He's going to play for City against Palace on the 14th and then dip off and go to Egypt or wherever it is, yeah? And they said, the guy said today, the manager said today, nah. He said, nah, ain't happening. He said he ain't playing for City against Palace. So, for me, yeah, you got a box clever here, boys. You're going to be without Marmoush for Crystal Palace away, Brentford in the Carabao Cup quarter-final, West Ham at home, Forest away, Sunderland away, Chelsea away, Brighton at home, and maybe United away. Maybe, yeah. Now, obviously, if he gets knocked out earlier, yeah, obviously some of those games. So, leading up to that, is it wise to be playing Doku? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Because if he gets injured, you're fucked, mate. Well, you want to go with Savinho and Bob? Like we did against Villa. That didn't work out too well, did it? So, I'm looking at this thinking, like the game before the Palace game, yeah? Because if we're saying that Marmoush is gone for Palace, Doku comes back in for Palace. The game before that, Real Madrid away Champions League. It's if we beat Leverkusen, it's an irrelevant fixture, mate. Because you need 4 points out of Bodo Glimt and fucking Galatasaray. So it's irrelevant, really. So I would not be playing Doku there. That's stupid. Sunderland at home, yeah? That is a 12 o'clock kickoff. I said this the other day. Someone said I got a VPN on. Nah, it's a 12 o'clock kickoff, man. Yeah, do you really need to play him there? Do you really need to play Doku against Sunderland at home? Like, maybe you do because Sunderland are pretty good in it, but like, bruh, you can't get away with that. You know what I mean? Maybe you start him there. Maybe you start him there, but then not against Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I just don't start him against Madrid, man. Just be careful with him because if he gets injured, mate, yeah, it's cooked. 3 p.m. Bro, she says it here. All times are English times, yeah? 12 o'clock, mate. It's because it's actually I think it's because it's what's it called? It's an international legit tournament, in it. Even though that game's a friendly, I think it's like a warm-up game. Well, that's what it says here. It says on my screen here, yeah. It says it's fucking 12 o'clock, mate. It says it's 12 o'clock. All times are UK time. So I don't know what you guys are saying 3 p.m. for, because fucking Google's telling me it's 12. I don't know. Sunderland is 3 p.m. no Saturday. I don't know what this is saying. It's some 12 o'clock for, mate. Don't know. Who knows? O'Reilly could potentially be better than Delph, says Cinch. Yeah, that's a valid shout. Valid shout. Start Doku against Madrid, rest him against Sunderland. But surely you do the other way around, bro. Sunderland's before Real Madrid, and Sunderland's more important than Real Madrid. Yeah? Ibrahim Hassan, director. There you go. Oh, no decision's been made. Well, it's what I read today. It sounded like the manager was on having none of it, mate. It sounded like the manager was like, nah. And it's fair fucks, to be honest with you. Like, bro, if I was the Egyptian manager, I'd be saying to City and Marmoush, nah. We got AFCON, yeah? This is our warm-up game for AFCON. I need him in there. He ain't playing. I personally get it, yeah? It's crazy. Crazy, mate. Oh, yeah, my mate, yeah, got even money last week. O'Reilly in the England squad. How mad is that? Even money you got last week. O'Reilly in the England squad for the World Cup. And now it's at 1-3. 1-3. Honestly, man, if you look proper on the odds and that, you can find some mad like odds where they just don't think. It's like do you remember when we got Kevin De Bruyne at 200-1? Most assists. And he lost out by 3. Like, bro, like, that's crazy. And people go, well, yeah, but you lost, LB. No, you don't get it, innit? You look for value, bro. You're looking for value. Where the bookies getting it wrong, bro. It's crazy, bro. Nico Riley is fast becoming one of my favourite players. Superb top bloke as well. Yeah, I like him, man. He's got his head on the ground, innit? He's got his head on the ground, his feet on the ground, whatever you say. He's a nice guy, man. He comes across as a nice guy, and you know what I mean? He can actually defend, which is nice. Good on the defending as well. Play anywhere. Yeah, no. Facts. Facts, bro. Oh, shit. Sorry, my son, bro. I didn't see this. Did you see Dr. Sports? Do you mean DR Sports? Oh, yeah, that's the same thing, isn't it? DR. Doctor. Yeah. It's because you should have put DR in it in capitals. That says Dr. Sports, bro. Sorry, lad. Kane v Haaland debate. Nah, I didn't see it. What are they saying? What did they say? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, man. I didn't see it, bro. What did they say? Would I take Ndiaye? No, because I've not seen him enough. But from what I have seen, he looked mint. I can't lie. It was the worst. Proper glazed Kane. Listen, Kane's a good striker, yeah, obviously, mate. And like obviously he's mega like finishing and that. But at the same time, yeah, he's a serial loser, mate. That's just the truth. And people can be like, oh, well, LB, yeah, that is unfair, bro, because of this and that and this and that. And I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, yeah, this guy could have squared the ball to Raheem Sterling in the final for England against Croatia. Was it Croatia? Italy. And England would have been 2-0 up. And he didn't. He shot, missed, and we lost the final. Yeah. It was a tap in, bro. All he had to do was pass the ball 5 yards to Sterling. And even Sterling wasn't going to miss that, mate, as well. Yeah. Trust me. Yeah. And he didn't. He didn't, mate. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth, mate. So fair play to him, yeah. He's a great striker. But at the end of the day, he's 32 and he's won a Bundesliga. Yeah. Whereas Haaland, mate, has won. What's he won, bro? Champions League, 2 Prems, German Cup winner. Yeah. He fucking won that at Dortmund, by the way. Yeah. UEFA Super Cup winner, FA Cup winner. He won 2 championships for Red Bull Salzburg and 2 Austrian Cups at Salzburg. So this thing of, oh, well, you know, he was at Spurs, so he can't win anything at Spurs. Well, this guy was at Dortmund. He was at Salzburg. He still won everything, mate. Yeah. So I like Kane. Kane's a good striker, mate. Yeah. But at the end of the day, last year, Champions League semi-final. Go and have a look at the miss against Inter Milan. Yeah. Go and have a look at the miss. Big chance missed, mate. And that would have killed the game. Didn't take it. Yeah. I don't try to shit on the guy. Yeah? Obviously, he's a good striker, isn't it? He is. I'm not trying to say he's crap. He's obviously not a crap striker. Yeah. But like, what more does Haaland have to do, mate? Do you know what I mean? And the thing here as well is now that Haaland's developing his off the ball game. I mean, he'll never be at Kane level. I don't think he will. But yeah, like, bro, he's even getting better at that. So yeah, Haaland for me all day long, man. I can't even lie. Can't lie. I thought Kane looked mad slow yesterday, by the way, for England. When I was watching it in the pub, there's a moment he got the ball and he was so slow. I know he's never been blessed with pace, but he looked so slow, man. Yeah. Spurs were in 2 title races, Carabao Cup against City and maybe a semi-final FA Cup against Chelsea. Had chances to win trophies in a Champions League final. Facts, bro. It's true. It's true, innit? And this is the thing. Haaland won 1 with Dortmund. He's won 4 trophies with Red Bull Salzburg. Yeah, he's just led his country to the World Cup main event. Like he's done more. He's done more, bro. That's just the facts. Yeah, it's the facts. Yo, what's this, man? What's this? Yo, Manuel, what you sending me here, lad? What's this image? Premier League midfielders possession gained. What? Oh, like how many tackles you win in that? Yeah. Best defensive mid of the season by the stats. Nice. We'll take it. So what's this? Oh, yeah, these are like, yeah. All right, fair enough. Sweet. Yeah, now Nico Gonzalez playing well, man. He's playing well. He's playing really well, Nico Gonzalez. I still can't believe what I'm witnessing. Yeah, I still can't believe what I'm witnessing, if I'm being completely honest with you. These Nico Gonzalez performances are wild, man. Wild. I've never seen this. I've never seen it. I've never seen this coming, to be honest. Never seen it. Never seen it. Always liked him. Always thought he'd be all right, but always seen him as a squad rotation. He was, when I watched him last year, he was the most obvious squad rotation player I've ever seen. Not shit. Never said he was shit. Yeah. Kind of liked him. But I always just looked at him and thought, yeah, you're a squad rotation player. And that's cool. You need squad rotation players. And then, bro, this season's mad. This season's mad. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Especially this last sort of like 6 weeks. Yeah. Since the Monaco game, really. I know he fucked up in the end, but he actually played a minute in that game. It's better than Rodri when he come on. It's crazy, man. Honestly, I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. How is Nico not in the Spain squad? It's kind of baffling, if I'm being honest, the way he's been playing. I get the first one. I get the first two. The one in October and the one in September. I get it. He probably didn't do enough. Yeah. He probably didn't do enough in those to get a call up. I get that, no problem. But that last one, this one that's just happened now, that is why he's not being called up for that. It's crazy. But then again, maybe Spain have got some like mega midfielders. It is Spain after all. It is Spain. They just fucking breed mint midfielders all the time, man. It's crazy. Spain have top midfielders: Marino, Pedri, Zubimendi. Marino, bro, he's a better striker than he is midfielder. You know that? Crazy, mate. Rodri's been working one-on-one with Nico G. You can see it. Yeah, I know. Well, I said this last week, Paul, but fuck me. I mean, let's be honest. If you've got Rodri here and Pep Guardiola as your coaches, I mean, you know, can't get much better than that, can it? Can't get much better than that. Crazy, mate. LB 2021 was most exciting season. Foden becomes starter, KDB captain, Cancelo cooking, Diaz was incredible. Stones. We were 3 games away from winning quads. People forget that. Yeah, mad. Madness, mate. Apparently Anthony Gordon is a doubt. Wow, that's big if true. That's big if true. Zubimendi ain't better than Nico G, in my opinion. For the way Nico G is playing at the moment, I would take Nico G over Zubimendi right now. And I like Zubimendi, man. I do like. So I would have took him last year. Remember when I said last January? I wanted him at City last January. Yeah. But the way Nico G is playing at the moment, I wouldn't take Zubimendi at the moment over him. But I'm sure if you ask Arsenal fans, they'll probably say they won't take Nico G over Zubimendi. So there you go. How long left in this international break? Like 3 days, bro. I think you've got games up until Wednesday. I think the European teams are on Tuesday, so tomorrow. And then I think you've got the South Americans play on Wednesday as well. Because they play like late on, don't they, on Tuesday night. So it's basically Wednesday. Yeah, exactly. He's more physical. Dan Burns out of the game. Yeah, he is. He got sent off, didn't he? Yeah, Dan Burns out. And then maybe they're saying that. But then that Harvey Barnes is not a bad player, man. I like that Harvey Barnes, you know. Something about Harvey Barnes. I like him, man. I think he's a good player, Harvey Barnes. I actually really do like him. Not City level. Yeah, I can like a player without saying City should sign him. But I do like him. I think he's a good player. Yeah, and obviously Joe Linton. I don't know if Joe Linton's out, but apparently he's been shit this season anyway. How many games have I watched this Newcastle this year? I don't think I've watched that many Newcastle games, but apparently Newcastle have been trash, bro. Yeah, people are telling me that Newcastle have been trash. Bruno's apparently been shit. Joe Linton's apparently been ass. Gordon's been ass. Yeah. Bro, I don't know what's going on. Pope's apparently been ass. I don't know, man. I ain't watched him many. I watched the Arsenal game, which I didn't think they played well in. If I'm being honest, I didn't think they played well. But yeah, man, the weird, isn't it? They lost to West Ham. Yeah, is that just like the test? Is that just the test? Did you beat West Ham? Yes. Tick. No. Okay, you're shit. Like, is that what we're saying? I won't try and watch it, bro. I only watched the game, innit? Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I seen the highlights after. Wild, bro. Who is that guy, bro? Did he score a hat trick or something? What, you 2-0 down? Yo, what the hell? That's crazy, mate. Yeah, and it was away from home as well. I trust me, man. That away from home, 2-0 or 2-1 down, yeah. 2-1 down away from home. You scored in the last minute of the game. I'm telling you now, yeah, them fans that night would have had a I can't believe it. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of thinking what those fans would have done that night. They would have had the sickest time, bro. Yeah. They would have had such a good time, man. Oh, Parrot. Oh, yeah. I remember this guy a couple of years ago. Wasn't he mad hyped or something? Wasn't he at West Ham? Parrot. Or was it Spurs? I swear he was at West Ham or Spurs, that Parrot. Yeah. Oh, it's Spurs, yeah. Parrot, yeah. Parrot. Huh. What the fuck? That's wild. Oh, where's that other Irish Donny that was 100 million euros for like a year? Evan Ferguson. Do you remember that? When they wanted 100 million for him. He scored like 10 goals or something. And he's like, yeah, 100 million, 100 million. I think United were linked with him or something. Ferguson. Where's he nowadays? Has he just fell off? Where is he? He's at Roma. Let me check his stats. He scored any goals? Right. 0 goals. 0 goals in 10 games. Dear me. Bro, like, this is right, though. He wanted 100 mil. Last year, he scored 1 goal in a whole season. Yeah. Season before that. He's still only 21, to be fair to the kid. He scored 6. I think it was that year when he scored 6 goals? Or was it? No, it was the year before, and he scored 6 goals in 900 minutes. And then they were like, yeah, 100 mil. And then he's just done nothing ever since, man. Crazy. I think he did get an injury, though, to be fair to him. Let me have a look. What injury did he have? Yeah, he got a cruciate ligament, to be fair to the guy. Yeah, he was out for 150 days. But then, to be fair, he's been back since August 2024. I've not seen him for then, so I don't know what he's been, man. But yeah, man, he was mad hyped, innit? I remember he was mad hyped. Mad hype, bro. He was so clunky. Bro, I don't even know him, me. I don't even remember seeing him play. I just remember seeing everyone like saying, oh, yeah, he scored like 5 goals, bro. Yeah. And like, bro, he's cooking. He's worth 100 million now. It's like, what? What do you mean he's worth 100 million? Based on what, mate? Yeah, based off of what are you talking about? Timber got injured. What? Is he injured as well? Are you sure you're on about Timber or Gabriel? Because Gabriel was the one that got injured, bro. Surely Timber's not injured as well, mate. Surely Timber's not injured as well. That's gotta be fake news, that Rajiv. Ain't no way they got him injured as well. Timber. Nah, what? Canada says he's fine. Both are injured. Fucking hell, that's big. If both of them are injured, man, that's bad news for them. Yeah. Oh, apparently he's fine. Oh, Pulse is saying he's fine. Yeah, that's not good, that. Can't lie. I Joseph, man. Oh, my fucking God, mate. Yeah, when he fucking dinked us. Didn't he shush us as well, mate? Didn't he go like that? He fucking chipped us. Like, who the fuck are you, mate, yeah? I never seen you ever again. Yeah? I never literally seen him ever again. Tom Davies, mate. That's literally the only time I've ever seen him play football. He scored a goal and then I never seen him ever again. To be fair, I did see him a bit, yeah. He did play a little bit, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, why you had to rattle me in that first year? The thing is as well, yeah, that was a bad situation because we was getting pressed by the media at that point, yeah, because Pep was looking hella shaky, mate. Yeah, hella shaky that year, his first year. But obviously the media, Gary Neville was telling Pep Guardiola to change his tactics and that. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, he pisses me off him. I got beef with Tom Davis. I trust me, I got beef with him, man. He rattled me heavy that day. I can't lie. Mid players always cookers. I know. It's actually wild. Spurs, yeah, honestly, man, I can't wait for it, actually. Let me have a look at when it is. I need to plan my watch-alongs, innit? Right, so... Yo, we got heavy games this weekend, boys. You might have to strap in it. So we got Burnley v Chelsea at 12:30. Yeah, see if I'm up in it. I need to go up, get gym and that. But if I'm back, I'll do that because you know the thing with Chelsea is, yeah, like I know Chelsea fans hate me and that, but I actually do like watching Chelsea. I think they play some good football. So yeah, I'll try and watch that if I can. Then we got Liverpool Forest at 3:00, which you never know. That could be a fucking title outer. If Liverpool get beat there, yeah, or draw, and Arsenal win, that'd be 10 points. I think that could be it for Liverpool, man. I'm sure. I know it's only December, mate, but 10 points. That's a bottle job from Arsenal. I know it's only in November, yeah, but if you're 10 points ahead of Liverpool, mate, and you don't win, and they win the league over you, I'm sorry, I think that's a bottle job. I don't give a shit if it's only December. I'll say it right now. I think that's bottling it. And people are like, no, it's not bottling it, LB. You can't bottle it in November. I'm telling you, mate, if you're 10 points above another team, yeah, and you don't win the league and they do, in my opinion, you've bottled it, bro. So we might have to watch that as well. City on at R5. Big game. And of course, that's before the Arsenal game we play on Sunday. So, yeah, madness, bro. And then you got like Leeds Villa. That can be a good game as well, man. You got AC Milan into Milan. Yeah. What's that called? That game? Like, you got like De Clasica, El Clasico. Is it just called the Milan Derby or has it got like an actual name? I think it's got an actual name now, isn't it? It's got an actual name. Anyone know what the name is? I'm sure it's got an actual name. Just called the Milan Derby, yeah. It's not got like an actual name, no, like a fancy name. Fair dues. Yeah, so we got fucking pure matches, man. Yeah, what else is going on? Any other decent games this weekend? No. We got the bare games though. We got loads of games, man. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, we'll get on them. We'll get on those games, man. Happy days. Right, cool. Anyone got any other topics before we go, man? Anyone got any other topics before we go? Derby della Madonnina. Never heard of it, bro. Chelsea Barca watch along. Yeah, that's next week, isn't it? Is that next week? Yeah. Yeah, we got Champions League next week. We got City Leverkusen on. Oh, it's the same time, bro. I'll have it on second screen. Chelsea Barcelona on at the same time as City Bayern, Bayer Leverkusen. Marseille play Newcastle, and you know what? I think Marseille are decent, man. That'd be an interesting game. And Wednesday, you've got Arsenal Bayern. Yo, Arsenal Bayern's gonna go off, bro. And then you've got Atletico Inter Milan. That could be a good game. PSG Tottenham. Yo, games galore, bro. And then you just go to Thursday, and it's just fucking disgusting, bro. Go ahead, Eagles versus Stuttgart. Yeah, what are these games? It's dead, innit? Like, bro, I swear down, yeah, back in the day, the Europa League used to have some decent games, man. I swear they used to have some decent games, the Europa League, back in the day. And now I'm looking at it, man, it's just a bit washed. Yeah, to be fair, you got Porto v Nice. Isn't that where Bar's at? In Bar at Nice? Porto Nice. I swear that's where he's at, isn't it? Yeah, Juma Bar, Porto versus Nice. Yo, that's might have to be a shout on that one, to be fair. And then what that other one then? Feyenoord v Celtic. That could be interesting as well. Aston Villa are playing against young boys. Yeah. Roma v Midtjylland. That could be a good game because Midtjylland are top of the league. So a couple of decent ones, man. But I swear back in the day, we used to have better games than that, man. I don't know why. Weird. I'll be what you saying about Pep ruining Grealish. I don't think Pep ruined Grealish. I think Grealish couldn't hack the pressure. When you play for an elite level club, yeah, you try to win Premier Leagues and Champions League, you got to be able to hack the pressure. And I don't think he could hack the pressure. And I also don't think he had the lifestyle to be at a top level club. His words, not mine. He said it himself. Yeah, he said he probably didn't behave as he should have done when you're at elite level club because the guy loves a beer. Cool, no problem. I love a beer, innit? But you're getting paid 300 grand a week, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, at the end of the day, yeah, he won a treble. He's our 5th most played player in the treble year. He's a big part of the treble year. And I always appreciate him for that. Did he live up to the 100 mil? Probably not. But if I had the option to go and sign him again, I probably fucking would have done, mate. Because you can't guarantee me that we would have won a treble without him. I'm not someone that sits here and says, we wouldn't have won a treble without him. Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't really think he was that important. Yeah. But at the same time, I actually don't know. Maybe we wouldn't have won the treble if he wasn't in the team. So yeah, I would sign him again. If I could go back and sign him again, yeah, I would sign him again. I would sign him again. Yeah, because we won a fucking treble, mates. Yeah, I did watch you bank Ben. Fuck me. Oh, bro. I was looking forward to that as well, man. I was looking forward to that as well, and it was fucking shit. Yeah. It was dead. Yeah. Shout out Ben. I thought Ben fought really well, man. I can't lie, yeah. But you banked, man. Wow. From the first round, innit, you was like, oh, dearie me. The guy had zero power, man. Zero power. Yeah, zero power. He's obviously cut too much. Yeah, I thought Ben looked really good at that weight though as well. Because I was saying to Jay, I was speaking to Jay in the chat, they said they're saying he's going to go back down weight, innit? Because he come up for that fight. But I thought he looked really fucking good at that weight, man. Because he had the power, he had the speed, but he also had the power to land the punches. So when he goes back down, we'll see what he's like again, innit? But yeah, Eubank, man, fucking hell, like I know he's 36 and that, so he's obviously a bit older now, but he was just nothing there. And that's the thing, innit? Because when you cut down, people think that when you cut down, you're quicker and that, but you're not always quicker because if your body's not meant to be at that weight. Yeah, that's not how it works. Just because you cut down don't always mean you're faster, and that's not how it works, mate. If your body's not meant to be at that weight and you're fighting against it, which he was fighting against it, then that's not how your body doesn't work like that, bro. Your body doesn't go, oh yeah, I'm lighter, so I'm gonna be rapid. Nah, your body's going fucking dying here, mate. Give me some fucking pasta. That's literally not how it works, bro. Yeah, I did see that as well, Paul v. Joshua. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really get like too stressed about it, yeah, because people are like, oh, it's a fucking disgrace. Yeah, but the guy's getting paid like 70 million quid, apparently, Joshua. You're getting paid 70 million quid. So you go and tell him to his face, yeah, that he's a disgrace for fighting Paul. Yeah. You're not going to do it, innit? But you tell me you wouldn't do the same thing. Of course you would. Yeah, the thing that pisses everybody else off is just fucking have the fight with Fury in it so we can just get it over and done with. Yeah, well, obviously they don't want to do it because they're both hanging out for more money. But just annoying, man, because they're both going to fight each other now, not in the primes, not in the peaks, and it's just pure annoying. But yeah, I don't really do the whole, it's a disgrace and it's like, they disrespect to boxing, because at the end of the day, it probably brings more viewers to boxing because people who watch Paul will probably start watching it. And at the end of the day, the guy's getting paid 70 million quid. So you go tell him to his face that he shouldn't be fighting for 70 million quid. Yeah. Ain't going to happen, mate. So shout out to him. He's got his money. Fair play. But he should be fighting Fury, mate. But apparently, yeah, did you see Turkey? I seen Turkey on a thing say that he's got something lined up for next September. So it's happening, isn't it? It's happening. Next September it'll happen. But where will it happen? Where will it happen? Because that needs to be in England, really, doesn't it? It kind of does, doesn't it? You can't really have that in Saudi, man. 2 English guys. Got to have that in Wembley or something. Get that in Wembley, mate, yeah? Wow. That'd be a madness. That'd be a madness. Why would you have it in Dublin, bro? Why would you have it in Dublin, bro? Come on, man. What are you doing here? Yeah. Crazy. That'll be what I think. I like Henderson, man. I think he's going to be decent, mate. How much would it cost to go live Wembley? It depends where you sit in it. If you sit in the gods, you probably, I reckon, in the gods, 120. I got tickets in the gods, yeah, for Froch Groves Was it Froch Groves? Yeah, Froch Groves. Froch Groves 2, I think it was, at Wembley, yeah. And it was 55 quid in the gods for Froch Groves 2. But that's not as big as this fight. And that was about fucking 13 years ago or whatever, 10 years ago. So with inflation and with the fact that this is a bigger fight, yeah, much bigger fight, you're probably, yeah, I reckon 120 in the gods. And then, you know, fuck knows what it'll be. It was 500 quid, yeah. In that Froch Groves, it was 500 quid to sit right next to the ring. But oh, that was such a good fight, man. It was such a good fight. And they didn't like each other proper, did they? Do you know what I mean? Whereas this Fury and I reckon Fury and Joshua, yeah, I reckon they message each other every day, man. I reckon they just talk to each other on WhatsApp and shit. Yo, when we having a fight, man. I don't think they're like busy mates, but they don't hate each other, do they? You know, Fury will call him out. That's what Fury does. He'll do it to sell the pay-per-view, but I don't think they hate each other. Like Ben and fucking Eubank didn't like each other, did they? But yeah. Yeah, that's what we call it in the gods, bro. You're high up in it. You know what I mean? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It should have been years ago. But that's boxing for you, innit? That fight at Wembley will break the 96k attendance record. Well, how much money would they make on that then, right? So say they do 96k, yeah? 96k. But obviously it's not every price. So say what average price, say the average price of a ticket, yeah, is 350 quid. Average price. Because obviously the tickets next to the ring for that fight is going to be like 2, 3, 4, 5k, mate. Easy. All day. Probably actually low end. It might have been 10k, bro. Yeah, 96,000. 33 mil. And I think that's low. I think average price for a ticket will be higher than that, mate. I think it might be even like 500 quid average price. Yeah, because everyone will want to go, man. Everyone will go. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that, yeah. It's like that's a fucking generational fight. You know, I mean, I know it's shit now because they're older and that, but it's still one that you'll want to see. Do you know what I mean? It's like Oasis, bro. Yeah. I paid what did I pay? 350 quid. I paid 350 for me and my girlfriend to go to Oasis. I think it might have been a bit less than that, actually. It might have been 300. But it was I wanted to go. So I was willing to pay it. And I wouldn't pay that for the fight, yeah, the boxing, but like some people would, because it's a one-time thing. So this is why they're rinsing us. Heavy rinse, mate. Heavy rinse. But yeah, man. Anyway, big up to you boys. Yeah, I am back now, innit? But I've just been chilling. Oh, bro, come on, man. AJ will floor him, mate. AJ's going to have to just not try, otherwise it's going to be... Because the thing is, yeah, Netflix are going to have to tell him, mate, don't end this fight straight away. Do you know how quickly AJ would end that fight against Jake Paul, bro? If he wanted to, he could end that fight within 90 seconds. That's the truth, mate. He could end that fight within 90 seconds if he wanted to, yeah? And everybody knows that. So what Netflix going to say to him? Brother, we're paying you 90 million quid. Yeah, we're paying him 40 million quid or whatever they're going to pay him, maybe not that much. Please don't dead this off in the first 90 seconds. Because he could easily just fucking land it on him, couldn't he? Jake Paul said he's getting paid 250 mil. Wow. Wowza. That is crazy, bro. Fucking mad, innit? Absolutely wild. Yo, big up them dopes, man. What are you saying, bro? But yeah, it would be pretty funny. It would be pretty funny, yeah, if Joshua just knocked him out after 10 seconds, mate. And then Netflix are like, yo, we just paid like 300 million for a 90-second clip. That's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, anyway, boys, I'm going to get off, man. Big up to yous. Smash these likes up as well. Make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel as well. Is there any watch-alongs or anything on tomorrow or something? Let me see what's going on tomorrow. Anything decent on football-wise? Nope. Belgium are on, to be fair. Belgium are on. I might watch Doku start cooking, innit? Maybe I might watch Belgium tomorrow. I'll see what I'm saying. And then what about Wednesday? No, Wednesday you ain't really got too much on. Yeah, all right, and boys, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. Smash these likes on before you go. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.